So with the Megatins coming up here, I was asked to talk about the highest impactful cards in the you should probably sell factors, and there's a lot to unpack here. Alright, to the 30% of you that did not smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button, smash so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Ready for Duel over here had a little flowchart posted the other day of top things from the tins that you wanted to keep an eye on here, or key featured reprints here. Up here at the top, you're going to have Grand Creators. Now, for those of you that don't remember Grand Creators, I hope you do, because that was the notorious Rite of Armesia package. But the thing is, Rite of Armesia is supposed to get a 25th anniversary secret rare in this year's Battles of Legends. So I don't think that's going to be up on the reprint block out of this set. When you're looking at Grand Creators, I feel like the biggest things you're going to look at are going to be the Punk cards, for sure, and Exo Sister. Now, this gives them the chance to upgrade some of the lower rarity Exo Sister cards, which, if you've definitely seen, they took Flounder many years ago, and they actually did higher printings for a lot of the lower rarity stuff. So I think that's actually kind of what we're going to see here, is some of those craptastic cards that are like supers will probably get bumped up to ultras and secrets, and then same thing, like some of the secret or some of the super rare fusions, or excuse me, exceeds will get bumped up into a higher rarity. Meanwhile, you'll have a little bit of manipulation here for the Punk stuff, but for sure, Punk and Exo Sister are going to be the primary objectives for this. I don't foresee Right being in here. I could see Water Enchantress getting the other printing in here, but that's going to be a lot of hopscotching, I feel like, for this. Now, Battle of Chaos. This is the big one, if you want my honest opinion. I think everything in Battle of Chaos is very casual-oriented, for sure. The Blue Eyes Jet Dragon and the Dark Magician support in there. I know there's always the, oh my god, they're catering to the nostalgia group. Oh my god, I can't believe this. But I hate to tell you this. The fact that Blue Eyes and Dark Magician support is in here is going to sell the set. Congratulations. Konami knew what they were doing here when they made this. Absolute banger of an idea, and I approve. Now, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon's going to go down the crapper in terms of value. If you're looking at this set and you're like, I don't know if Jet Dragon's going to be in here. Yeah, Jet Dragon's going to be in here. The Master of Chaos is going to be in here. I almost bet money that Illusion of Chaos is going to be in here. Illusion has dodged so many potential printings at this point. Drop it in the tins. It'll sell product by itself. Is Illusion going to be like the most expensive card in the tins? It's going to come close. If you want my honest opinion, looking at everything on the reprint list here, Illusion is definitely up there in terms of availability. It's, I do hate to say that. Guardian Chimera, if it gets another reprint, is going to destroy the value on it even more. Flunderies and Advent definitely needs a reprint. I can't tell you, looking at this list, like, Advent already spiked up. Yeah, Flunder's not like a crazy tier 1 like deck anymore. It's like 1.75 into like tier 2. But the fact that if you could reprint Advent as like a super rare to make it more available to people, that'd be good. I don't know if Libromancer will get the reprint. Konami has a terrible knack of trying to dodge the TCG exclusives in terms of the reprints. We'll have to wait and see. That could be the one that might actually go up in price. I don't really think the Libromancer stuff, does it really need it at this point? Because, yeah, we've had huge fluctuations on a couple of the cards. But for the most part, I feel like they've settled down relatively easily. We also have the Zombie Vampire. They're $5 right now. I understand probably pushing them down to, like, the dollar range is going to be the better idea. But that's still a lot to unpack. Difo down here is where you also get a lot of good value. Everything Thurion named in its life gets some printings. I think that would be really, really good to see as like an ultra or something. It's already a secret. Rebalancing of the rarity, I think, would be very good for that. Psychic End Punisher, you probably know, is going to get an ultra or printing as well. Psychic End has needed it for quite some. I mean, the fact that we saw Psychic End Punisher, people were trying to push them to $27, $28 for a one-of was nuts. Vice's Starfrost also needs a reprint. I think a super for Vices would look very nice. But you got to keep in mind, like, we've been expanding on the Vices lore for as long as we have. So a reprint in this category would definitely help push that a lot more. Then, of course, we have the whole Beyond the Pendulum. needing another printing as well. Those were $20 on their high, but they've pushed down a lot. And then, of course, Alba Lenitus also getting a pretty decent printing as well. But everything in Difo is not anywhere. I feel like Difo is one of the weaker sets in here, but it does have a lot of stuff that does need printing. Tactical Masters, this one is huge. So because of this existence in the tins, people are looking at Reprint cards now and they're like, I don't know if Konami's going to go after them on future ban lists. I know it's really funny. It took until like Naturia Runic taking on all these other incarnations of the deck for people to kind of look around and go, you know, I don't really know if we should hit Runic cards or not. You know, they're not doing anything. And all of a sudden you see an explosion of like 8 variations of the deck out here. And now people want to clean it up. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, am I right? But I think reprinting the Runic cards out of Tactical Masters is a huge thing. I'd also like some Valence upgrades in here. Some Secret Rares would be nice, but they're already massively cheap. And then, of course, Labyrinth cards getting announced printings in here definitely feels very, very good for the average budget player. Now, Darkwing Blast, Lubellion, and Blazing Cartesia. Holy money reprints, Batman. Oh my. First of all, Lubellions are very expensive. I don't think we're going to see anywhere near the same limitations that the OCG had. So I think that this is a pretty big cleanup on the part of that, all right? So one big reprint for Fallen of Albaz. Blazing Cartesia, 2 big reprints. Fenrir getting the reprint here is very... I would hope that Fenrir would get the reprint here. The fact that, depending on how a possible ban list goes, or the possibility of Konami wanting to go after Diabolsis, you've got a lot of ban list implications that you got to really factor for on these products, because these are September. You are in April right now, so you have April, May, June, July, August, and then like these are 5 months and a week off. Actually, probably 5 months off at this stage, so that you really need to factor in on that. So with that knowledge, there's a lot to really consider. Same thing here with the fact that everything Labyrinth should be in here. Spren definitely needs a reprint. That'd be very nice. And then all the Bysteals probably getting upgrades in the Prismatic Secret Rares. If they do the Bysteals dirty and make them Ultra, I'm going to be really disappointed in some of the choices. Now, there is the question of Power of the Elements. Power of the Elements was not listed. What's going on here? Because there are a lot of cards in Power that do need reprints, especially if you've got Sprint coming out of Darkwing Blast here. You have the question of, can we put Sprite Blue in this set? Like, what's going on with this, all right? Sprite Blue is, in fact, the card that does facilitate all of the combo. Yeah, you had the ulti, but I mean, Fenrir's up on the chopping block in here. The big thing with Power that I will say here is there is a possibility for them to subdivert it into the Battles of Legends set, quite possibly, or maybe another reprint later on. You also have the Divine Incarnate in here as well, which really started to see a lot of play and a lot of uprise this week, actually, in terms of value for side decking. You also had Garuda. Garuda has just been free draw power. The whole Pot of Prosperity option for this card, the whole fact that this card just does so much stupid stuff when detached, free draw power. Yeah. You also have Tier Element stuff that could use the reprint as well. I understand that, you know, we went through a Power of the Elements unlimited printing, but that does not stop prices. You've already got Exosister cards in here for reprint status too. So now you kind of question, you're like, you know, like, where's Martha? Like, what's going on with this? That's another really big thing to consider at the end of the day is, you know, where can we put Martha at to kind of follow a lot of the trends? And then you also have Vernal Sif stuff. Now, Vernal Sif could use generic rarity upgrades. If you want my honest opinion, those are definitely some of the things that I feel like are a little bit more held back based kind of on how things are looking here. But give us like some secret Vernal Sif stuff. I think that'd be very good. So I hope that this actually gives you a look at the reprints that are coming here, or excuse me, the expectation of the reprints that are coming, that we kind of have an idea. We did a market watch this morning, taking a little bit further look into a lot of this stuff, but actually having a flowchart organized in front of you so you can actually kind of see what's going on, I hope actually helps. Please, if you comment down below, tell me what you guys think. See your beautiful faces back here the other day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.